So my name is Pierre Nesbit. I've been an athletic trainer for about, what's this, 2024, so the past 11 years, and then 7 of those have been here at Michigan as an assistant athletic trainer with the football team. I did, so in undergrad, just in my program, I did a semester working with the track and cross country teams. Also did a semester working with the baseball team. I did a full year with our football team. And then in 2016 and 2017, I did a year in the NBA with the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was really kind of about luck. I stumbled upon it. I went to Howard University as a freshman, part of their pre-PT program, and in the midst of like my entry-level courses to physical therapy, it just didn't sound like something I wanted to do. They primarily talked about working in a clinic, working with geriatric patient and working with stroke patient, things like that, and kind of being hospital based. And I was like, man, that's just not my deal. This is not where I want to be. And just one day playing basketball at the rec center, I saw this guy like taping ankles before basketball practice. And I just caught my eye out of the side. And I was like, what is that guy doing? Like, who is he? What is that? So I walked over, introduced myself. I was like, what are you doing? Who are you? What is this? And he told me his name was Carlos Perry. He was the head athletic trainer at the time. And he told me, I'm taping these guys' ankles. I'm the head athletic trainer, and these guys are getting ready to go to basketball practice. I was like, what is athletic training? What does this take? What does that mean? And kind of laid out, he's a member of the sports medicine team in conjunction with the team physicians and the other healthcare providers. And, basically his job was just provide healthcare to the players and, help them recover from the injuries, do what he can on the front side to try to prevent injuries and things of that nature. And from that point in time, I was hooked. Athletic training is what I knew I wanted to do, to be involved with sports and still be a part of a team, but still kind of work on the medical side of things. And I got into Purdue's athletic training program after transferring from Howard, and 11 years later, here I am at Michigan. I really enjoy being able to see the end product when guys return back to the field, more specifically from like surgery, right? That's a little bit more traumatic than someone who sprains an ankle, and for 2 weeks they're kind of just trying to find their way back, and then they go back to doing their deal. But for a lot of people, sustaining an injury that's going to require some sort of surgical intervention, that kind of hits you pretty hard. It tends to rock a lot of people to their core, and it changes them in ways that they typically wouldn't go through if not for this experience. So to kind of see them go from the lowest of the lows, the why me, and I can't believe this is happening, and will I get back to the way I was performing before, and to see that receiver catch his first touchdown after coming back, to see that guy coming off the edge get his first sack, see that quarterback throw his first touchdown, and to just know, like, in those moments, man, like, I was a part of that. I was able to help that guy get back there to do what he initially sought out and living out his dreams and things of that nature. So when those moments happen, those are pretty special, and those are the moments that I live for in this job, being able to see those guys have success once they return. It's definitely something that you have to have a love and a passion for, with respect to providing care and service to others. In this field, there's a lot of people, well, I don't say a lot of people, but athletes they're always grabbing, like, right, they need more, I need more, they need more, and you have to be one to provide that service to help them get over those humps and those hurdles to get back to where they want to be. It's a lot of, sometimes it's sleepless nights trying to figure out my plan as to how I'm going to attack this and different things of that nature. And in our case, it's not like a clinic where I might have 1, 2, maybe 3 patients today and go about my business. I could work with 15 to 20 dudes in one day and that's going to be on a daily basis. So it's a lot of time management and like just trying to juggle everything. But you know, I definitely say, you know, if you're dedicated about helping, being part of a team, still being involved in athletics, it's a great avenue to go towards, because, you know, I mean, I feel like I come to work every day, it's just having fun, right? You know, I feel like every day it's a fun day. There are stressful times. You got to figure out what's going on with the guy in the moment. You know, guy gets hurt at practice, guy gets hurt in the game, can he go back? But, you know, for the most part, it's fun helping these guys rehab. It's fun helping these guys, you know, get from just sitting on the table and I can't really do anything to now I'm back at practice. I can move around a little bit. I'm back in the game. You know, I'm having success in what my job is. So, you know, I definitely say, you know, if you're passionate about providing care and wanting to help people and still be a part of a team with respect to athletics, you know, where else would you want to be than an athletic trainer? So, I mean, athletic trainer really encompasses everything that's going to take place with these guys from a medical standpoint. You know, most people, again, like you've kind of alluded to, think, oh, those guys are just taping, or those guys are just stretching, or those are the water boys, if you will. But not a lot of people know about the behind the scenes of what takes place when an injury does occur, right? We're spending time with these guys on the tables, trying to treat and using different modalities to help alleviate their pains, help tissues loosen up, different things of that nature. And then on the next phase of that is going to be the rehab. So trying to reintegrate them into moving the joints and these muscles and things of that nature. You know, tissue that doesn't move isn't good tissue. So being able to help facilitate motion and get them moving in the fashion in which they were prior to injury is going to help them return to the field and different things of that nature. And then you touched on the mental health component. You know, for a lot of these guys, you do have to now, as athletic trainers, none of us really overstep our scope, right? You know, if a guy's having a mental breakdown, I'm not going to try to address it like, oh, I can take care of this, you know, I'm training this. But, you know, there are some cases where we kind of have to talk to guys through those hurdles about, you know, this is something really, really minor. It may seem very major to you, but this is how we're going to address this very, very minor issue. Or maybe even if it is a surgical case, this is a really big issue, but this is how we're going to kind of break this down into the really small things, and then this will lead to a very, very big positive outcome in the end, as long as we do X, Y, Z. So it's about finding ways to reach different people where they are, right? Some guys are just big, rah, just come on, you can do it, let's just get it done. And some guys respond really well to that, versus other guys, you got to kind of have a little bit of a softer hand, a little bit of a softer voice, and go, hey, let's just do this, give me what you got, and then we'll take it from there, and just kind of begin to have a really good understanding of who it is that you're dealing with, and be able to adjust your style to help them get through what they are trying to get through from a mental health standpoint. And then obviously, again, like I touched on, you know, there are some issues outside of my scope, then it's just refer, right? We don't get you to see the sports psychologist, get you to see the sports therapist, and then they can kind of help you address some other things on that front. I would just like to you know, first of all, say salute to all athletic trainers out there. For the most part, this is a very, very big, thankless job, and we all understand that, but I'd say a good majority of us aren't in it for the accolades and the attaboys and attagirls and the thank you so much and things of that nature. I just say, you know, continue to learn, to grow, continue to do the job to support your patients and providing high quality care, and never lose your why as to why you got into the profession. And, you know, keep your drive, keep going, do what you can for your patients. Do good taking care of people. Be good people.